Date 1 at Thanksgiving, my dad announced. We're selling the family business. You're getting nothing. My siblings cheered. I smiled. Dad, who's the buyer? He proudly said, Summit Enterprises. They're paying $40 million. I laughed. Dad, I am Summit Enterprises. The room went silent. He turned toward me with surprise, as if he'd forgotten I was at the table. Throughout my adult life, I'd been the quiet sister who worked in finance and rarely participated in family discussions about business or money. Summit Enterprises is a commercial, construction and development company based in Phoenix. They specialize in acquiring established regional contractors and helping them expand into new markets. Yeah, and you're confident. They'll take good care of Martinez Construction. Absolutely. I've done my due diligence. They have an excellent track record, solid financing, and a commitment to maintaining the quality standards that have made Martinez Construction successful. I smiled, setting down my wine glass. Dad, I have something to tell you about Summit Enterprises. Fall, what's that, Gia? Oh, I am Summit Enterprises. The silence that followed was profound. You could have heard a pin drop on the Persian rug. What do you mean? Dad asked slowly. I mean, I own Summit Enterprises. I founded the company 3 years ago, and I'm the one who made the $40 million offer to purchase Martinez Construction. Miguel stared at me like I'd grown a second head. That's impossible. Carmen, you work in accounting or something. I work in private equity and commercial development. Summit Enterprises is my holding company for construction and real estate investments across the Southwest. Sophia was shaking her head. Carmen, this isn't funny. We're talking about $40 million a yes. We are $40 million that I'm paying to Dad for a company that I've been quietly studying and analyzing for the past 2 years. I reached into my purse and pulled out a folder containing the preliminary purchase agreements, all bearing my signature as the managing member of Summit Enterprises LLC. Dad, when Summit Enterprises contacted Martinez Construction about a potential acquisition, did you ever ask who owned the company? Dad's face had gone pale. The lawyer said it was a private company based in Phoenix. They provided financial statements, references, proof of funds, all legitimate. Summit Enterprises is indeed based in Phoenix, where I moved 4 years ago, to be closer to the commercial development market. In the Southwest, we have $340 million in assets under management and specialize in acquiring family-owned construction companies that are ready for succession planning. I stood up and walked to the window overlooking the backyard, where Dad had taught me to use power tools when I was 12, where I'd learned about construction by helping him build the deck in the garden shed that still stood near the back fence. The difference is that Summit Enterprises isn't owned by strangers who don't care about Martinez Construction's legacy. It's owned by someone who's been watching Dad build this company since she was old enough to wear a hard hat and carry a tool belt. Miguel was frantically pulling out his phone, probably trying to look up Summit Enterprises online. But Carmen, Mom said scornfully, you never showed any interest in the construction business. You went to college, got your finance degree, moved to Phoenix. Mom, I got my finance degree specifically so I could understand the business side of construction. I moved to Phoenix because it's one of the fastest growing construction markets in the country, and I wanted to learn how successful development companies operate. Turned back to face the table, looking at family members who'd spent years thinking they knew exactly who I was and what I was capable of. For the past 8 years, I've been building Summit Enterprises into a regional powerhouse. We've acquired 12 construction companies, developed over $200 million in commercial real estate, and established ourselves as one of the most respected names in Southwest construction. The numbers seemed to hit them like physical blows. But why didn't you tell us? Sophia asked. Because every time I tried to talk about my work, you changed the subject or made jokes about me playing with numbers. While the real work was being done by people like Dad, you made it clear that you saw me as